And hope you are doing well this morning, coming on a little bit earlier than normal because we have a special program to go to. So my little guy has his very first Christmas program. Pretty psyched. So let's hop into the things. If we've not yet met, my name is Lydia. Hi. And I am all about empowering women to show up from their place of purpose and do so unapologetically. And so we're talking about giving yourself permission to basically be yourself, to be who you really are, what that means, why there is even this need of giving yourself permission, and a little bit of snippets of what that looks like. Okay, so we'll start with the first thing. Why in the world is there this need to give ourselves permission, right? I have found in the course of my own life and with those I have been blessed to work with that it's very easy for us to feel like, based on the culture we grew up in or the environment that we were raised in, that we didn't necessarily feel accepted. We didn't necessarily feel like we fit in, right? I was very much that person. I'm very grateful that within my own family, that I had really awesome parents and siblings who were willing to make space for me. Okay. And I realized that that's not true for everyone. And it's recognizing that as much as that was happening, even in my, in terms of my home, where I really felt like I wasn't sure of how to be myself was in the outside world with everybody else, whether it was at school or if it was at work, figuring out and just even navigating church space, faith space. In all those places, there can be very easily this sense of, I can show you a little bit of who I am, but I don't feel like I can actually be my full self. Here's the thing. When we start to get into that place of, okay, I need to make sure that I have up a mask and I have up kind of a bit of a front when I'm in certain spaces, that can become a habit where we now have this built-in sense that if I am in this space or if I'm with these people, or basically if I'm outside of my house, I need to have a front. I need to have a facade. You need to not actually see me. And as a result, we don't ever really feel like we have permission to be ourselves. If you felt like this, give me a hey in the comments, or I can relate, just so that we can share with each other and know that you are not alone with feeling this way, right? So that's the reason why this place of giving permission is so huge. Anytime we have created a repeated pattern, and it's something that we've done over and over and over and over again, it becomes second nature to the point where we almost expect that this is how we are going to function, that this is how no one is ready to actually receive us because no one's ever actually seen us. So the thing is, you need to first give yourself permission to let that go and to be willing to say, if I stop and take a look at the course of my life and how I felt like I could never really be myself, and I felt like I needed to put up some sort of, again, mask, front, facade, whatever word you want to use for it. Whether it was a form of protection, whether it was feeling like if people knew about the things that really mattered to you or how you think that they wouldn't accept you, you need to first be willing to accept yourself. Okay. If you've not heard of the law of mirrors, it's the idea that whatever it is that we see in ourselves, we then project out to other people. And so when we have this feeling of rejecting others, it's part of how we see ourselves. When we have this need of, I need to make sure that this person always knows just how desperately or how much I need them, that there's there's an exchange there to be revealed, to be dealt with. Okay. And so with law of mirrors, it's this idea that whatever it is that I see about myself, I'm going to see in others. When we don't accept ourselves, it's very difficult for us to move in acceptance of others. It's very difficult for us to have those meaningful relationships that, even though we could say, whatever, I mean, I'm fine by myself. You truly know. There's something to be said for having true relationships, but that will not happen when no one can actually see you. Okay, so give yourself permission to be who you truly are. That means, for example, I'm not much of a girly girl. I never have been. I'm okay with that. I've been one to not really do the whole cutesy Pinterest. I organize all the things and it looks beautiful. Not me. Not me. My husband has better color matching sense than I do. All right. This doesn't make me any less of a woman. It doesn't make me any less of a person. And if anything, there are things that I have that are unique to me that I can then share. That's the beauty of showing up as who you truly are. As much as you may feel like there are places that you would feel out of place, in reality, there are places that people need to know, wow, that's really awesome that you see those things or you think that way or you have this ability, skill, talent, gift. When we choose to show up and give ourselves permission to be who we truly are, it is an invitation to others to do the same. So know that all those pieces get to play together. We would love to see who you truly are. And I get it if that feels really big of just, okay, this random person that's telling me to just show up as myself, right? So if you are willing, I invite you to be a part of our Facebook community. We have a wonderful tribe on Facebook, totally free. You just click on the link, say, hey, saw you on this video, and you can hop on in. And it's a place where we get to just simply be ourselves and figure out what it is that's unique about us, what it is that makes a difference. And we get to be the best version of ourselves, not even worried about anybody else, but truly being honest and real with ourselves. Okay. So I hope that today you're willing to take that first step to say, you know what, let me look at myself. Let me see what's really amazing and beautiful and awesome about me. And let me maybe let a little bit of that shine show out so that others can see it and be encouraged too. All right. I'll talk to you later. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.